Mm-hmm. Did y'all ever see a night so long when time just goes crawling by? Oh, that midnight train is traveling on, and she's so lonesome she crying, silent song, and I'm so lonesome I crying. It was 20 years ago today. Sgt. Pepper turned his band to play. They been going in and out of style, but you're guaranteed to raise a smile. So let me introduce to you the one and only Billy Shears, Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. With Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Heart Club Band. Sit back and just to show it don't wang bang bang, the bang bang bang. Sgt. Pepper's one and only Lonely Hearts Club Band. Sit back and let the evening go. Hello, YouTube. I am back, baby. Girl, I got message after message after message. I don't know why them fools think they can pull it off, but they over there slamming me and talking shit about me. Miss Vivian Jenkins, she is coming for every time she loses a pound. Every time she loses a pound, she gets a little bit more free, right? So now we begin to see the real Vivian Jenkins. So I'm gonna let you guys hear a little. I don't know that many people didn't sign on. They might say, we got enough of you already, Timothy Blaine. I'm so tired of being alone. I'm so tired of so long. Won't you help me, girl, soon as you can? Hey. People say that I found a way to make him say that he loves me. Vivian Jenkins, it's time for you to get you a man, girl. You done went there, honey, and worked out back behind the gas station, Miss Thing. I don't know if you were lifting weights or what you were doing, but I just gave you props today. I said, well, Vivian Jenkins taking off about 100 pounds, right? She's getting serious, honey. She done bought her some Temu blouses, right? But she still can't make that move, Miss Thing. Go down there to the juke joint or wherever them country-ass places where you live, girl, and find you a man, Miss Thing. It is time for you to stop hanging around this sissy, thinking he's fulfilling something in you, Miss Thing, right? You have been sniffing around Jay Wilson, girl, for what's it been, 7 or 8 years? When he had his weenie roast, he's bragging about all that he done. Oh, baby, look at what he done for him. You did it all, girl. You've done it all with the prayer cloths. You've done all the brown nosing and ass kissing you can think of to accommodate Jay Wilson, right? And it is disgusting, Miss Thing. So I want to let y'all hear a little bit of what I'm basing all of my negativity concerning her. But I knew that, see, I have a sensory perception, girl. I understood what Vivian Jenkins was from the very first time I laid eyes on her, girl. Right? And yes, you do look like a little bit like Respucia.
So you mean to tell me Tim got a new person to stalk now? Because you know he's obsessive. You know he's the type of person, he grabs onto somebody and he won't let them go. Poor Walter Lee Hampton didn't even know who the hell Tim was. And Tim rose at bed like a damn horse. Then it was you.
I'm going to get you, girl.
And once he gets on somebody, he won't let him go. Is that what's going on?
Is that why you talking shit about me because I won't let him go? Are you the exception to the rule, Vivian Jenkins? Correct. So we see who's starting up this discussion. Now, Jay Wilson, he is terrified of Timothy Blaine, right? he really doesn't even want my name to whisper past his channel. But Vivian Jenkins, she is taking it upon herself. Hold on. Well, it's not the Wi-Fi today. What's the issue today? God damn it. People, what happens if you buy? Why do I have all these problems with my phones, honey? God damn it. I'm not buying, I can't keep buying these phones like this. And the quality doesn't get any better. Okay, so if it won't come on now. It's locked up and the Wi-Fi is not on. Stop it, Vivian Jenkins. Anyway, so Vivian Jenkins, she took her big ass over there. She done started up this conversation now. Apparently, since they don't watch me, they never watch me. They don't watch all the girls. They don't watch all the boys. They don't watch nobody yet. They got their goddamn nose up in everybody's goddamn business, right? And now she's stepping out, right? Apparently, she gotten wind of my discussion with that big boy on yesterday, right? And she's saying that I lock onto these people. No, that's why I use my phone so much, because I express to you why I have to come after these people to keep them off my back. Correct, Miss Vivian Jenkins? So I really wanted to use a lot of this information. Hold on. But it's time for you to get you a man, girl. What's the sense? I even complimented on your titties. I said, oh, her titties are smaller, girl. She done got rid of that big ass gut and all that kind of stuff. But what's the use if all you're going to do is waste it on Jay Wilson? Jay Wilson's not going to fuck you ever, girl. Right? That's not your boyfriend, Miss Thing. It's time to move on from Jay Wilson, Miss Thing, and get your ass somebody. You said you were somebody's sad piece for 25 years, girl. How did you do that? You live in a small place, right? The woman never caught on in 25 years. And why in the hell would a man, why would any man be having an affair with you for 25 years? Now, you look a mess today. So we don't know what you look like 25 years ago, girl. But if the man's going to be having a sad piece, if the man going to be playing around on the side, girl, I very seriously doubt it's going to be with Vivian Jinkings. I just can't imagine this thing. Right? So I don't know what you're getting out of Jay Wilson, you know. But now you've decided to come after me. You're feeling yourself more and more. You think because your titties have shrunk. Wait a minute.
You know, let me say this too. It's really interesting because he was a fan of Thais.
No, I wasn't.
And then I think something happened. And now Tim is like, but it don't take much for Tim. Mm-hmm. If you say something he don't like, or if you, then it's over and he wants to fight. But, you know, I noticed that it's with black men. It's really interesting to me. I just ignore the man because
it's with black men, nigga. Everybody over here is black, girl. I mean, no offense, people of your different race or whatever, but most people over 90% of the people over here are black. Who am I supposed to do? Go and find a white man to argue with, girl? What the fuck are you talking about? You keep trying to blame it on black. He don't like black men. He don't like black. I don't like your ass, girl. I find you to be a repulsive, disgusting person. That's what I expressed, Miss J. Wilson, girl. It ain't all black men. They don't want, nobody wants you, J. Wilson. I keep trying to tell your black ass, girl. So the phone did start working again. Let's see if we can get some more.
But see, Thais is really, really striking very, 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 very low. Mm-hmm. He said, I see you can't sit comfortable. I see that colostomy bag. And
wait a minute. That's what a messy bitch does. Yes, Thais commented, oh, he's uncomfortable in that chair. Why does he keep adjusting the pillow? Why does he keep adjusting the pillow? But he never once said anything about no colostomy bag. You're adding that in, Jay Wilson, your messy punk. Correct? But I don't hear no colostomy pan. Should I stand up and pull my dick out, girl, and show you that there's nothing attached to it, Miss Thing? I done got to lie about that, girl, right? But you are both messy ass punks, correct? So now you want to try to throw in and speculate. Oh, he has a colostomy bag. That's what Thais said. That's not what Thais said, girl. I mean, he said plenty, but that ain't one of the things, right? Right, Jay Wilson? So now you done bought into this thing with Vivian Jenkins. Now you gonna all have y'all gonna have y'all sit around now and talk shit about Timothy Blaine and see how it works out for you.
He's really, and see, again, I don't really have time because again, he doesn't really affect me. I just laughed the man off. You know, I done finished fighting, don't got time for it. You know, because it is what it is. And Thais was right. All of these videos about Jay Wilson, he's right. But Jay Wilson, I cannot tell you what that man has said. I don't watch him. I really don't. He's angry. He's bitter. Something is wrong.
You don't watch me, and yet you're reciting everything that occurred on yesterday between myself and Thais. You certainly do not watch Thais because he came for you in the same video, girl. He don't fuck with you, correct? So you don't watch him, and you don't watch me. Why do you have so much information, Jay Wilson? Why are the lies necessary, Miss Thang? Correct? So obviously you do watch me, and you watched him, and you got the story, and the next day, here your ass is running your mouth. You're scared to reply to me because you know I'm going to bump you upside your goddamn head for the next 7 or 8 or 9 months.
Wrong. And you know, and you don't argue with people like that.
Because you can't.
And so now with this Thais thing, though, see, Walter Lee Hampton didn't say anything.
Walter Lee Hampton?
He just ignored him and kept doing his thing.
That's damn near 10 years ago.
For a time, I went back and forth, but then I'm like...
You got tired of getting your ass whooped.
With them. You know, it's so, you know, it is what it is. But this time, he's dealing with a person from the same state that he's from, who's just as petty, just as vindictive as he is.
Okay, you're insulting her.
It's going to be really interesting.
She going to come for you, dude.
Well, you would have thought he would have learned with Benji AdSense. Wasn't Benji AdSense from where he was from?
No, Benji AdSense cut him to the core. And when I tell you Benji
AdSense cut me to the core. Ain't this a bitch? He made 2 videos about me, and in his video, he said that I like white men. And like that's cutting me to the core. That Miss Thing, that's not even interesting. Is it where were lies told? So what? Why are you so worried about what the fuck man I like? Right? That's not cutting me to the core. That's not cutting me to shit. If I didn't want to be with him, I wouldn't be with him, girl. Correct? And that's been damn near 25 years ago, girl. That Benji AdSense ain't did shit to me. Ain't none of you bitches did shit to me, girl. Right? Especially not you, Jay Wilson. Right? Because you're incapable of coming for anybody, girl. Right? She goes on and on and on. Now she gonna try to wrap that around. Oh, you got to be working. You got to. You are such a shallow piece of shit, Jay Wilson. You think your claim to fame is that you're working, girl. You act like everybody's sitting around. I want to work. I just want to work. I just think you have a slave mentality, bitch. You don't give a goddamn that you're making minimum wage and all these little ass jobs, girl. Right? I just working. You gonna get it from the government. You gonna get. Well, you see how the government feels about your black ass. Correct, Miss Thing? Correct? I don't know who beat the shit out of you, Jay Wilson, when you was a boy, Miss Thing, and why you think that somebody else getting some kind of service, girl, is some kind of disservice to you, girl. Why it's important to you. I'm telling them this, and I'm telling them that, and nobody wants your goddamn advice, Miss Thing. You don't understand what respect is. I've told you that 1,000 times, girl. You have no right to be telling no grown ass man what he's supposed to like, what he's supposed to do, where he's supposed to be educated, what he's supposed to value. You ain't supposed to tell no grown man shit. Shit. It's basic respect, Miss Thing. Let's get a little more taste.
And said some stuff that I'm like, wow. Benji AdSense cut to the core. So
that's a real cut. You're the only one that had that opinion, bitch.
He'll be okay with you, but if he feels like you're moving some kind of way or da-da-da-da, he's easy to offend, and that's it. And so, again, when we were in Atlanta, I was saying...
He's back in Atlanta again.
And when it came to his finances, it's really funny because I did not know that man was on, government assistance or whatever, or he was on retirement, whatever you want to call it. But he was...
It's my government, nigga. It's my goddamn government, bitch. You think everything is government assistance. You think Social Security is the same thing as welfare. Same thing, Section 8, everything all together. It's government assistance. It's government assistance. That's why I know you are a scarred, damaged piece of shit, girl. That's why you're raising that goddamn projects, nigga. And then your daddy came home and told you, oh, we don't get no free lunch, no government assistance, because your daddy was a goddamn fool. Correct? That's why he raised 9 goddamn kids in a motherfucking tin can, bitch. In a room smaller than this room, you had 11 people living there, girl. Right? You had curtains put up to separate the bedrooms, girl. Everybody was in the same goddamn room and thing. And he was so intelligent. My daddy taught me. My daddy, girl, if your daddy taught you that, Miss Thing, enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself and be. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your fucked up life. You better enjoy yourself. Go ahead and enjoy it, bitch. It ain't got nothing to do with us, Miss Thing. I would not dream of somebody coming on YouTube, girl, to try to dissect other grown people's lives, Miss Thing. You got no business in their goddamn life. But let's get some more, because there's plenty here. And since you started the mess, and my name is all in your goddamn mouth, so, bitch, let me put your name in mine.
But again, Tim does not want to admit. No one ever said anything about his finances after Atlanta.
Bitch, you're talking about it now.
About Creasy's situation. And Lolo had explained the situation when she went through some financial difficulties. And what we were talking about was Lolo. I didn't put her name out there. But Tim.
You didn't. Why not?
Tim. But it wasn't. We just didn't put a name on it because, again, you know, I was saying that there was an incident and he thought it was him. But he always inserts himself into something. And this is why I don't apologize to him. I don't do any of that because he, again, inserted himself, jumped the gun, and you know.
Mr. Thing, I inserted myself. What do you do every day, 3 or 4 times a day, Jay Wilson? Why is I'm inserting myself? Because I'm speaking on a deadbeat bitch girl who's got his nose up in everybody's business, who's doxing people essentially, girl, who's telling everybody's business thing, right? Is that what you do every day? Correct? Don't you just hop your funky ass up in other people's business? Isn't that what you do, girl? Then how dare you complain? Because I'm speaking about something that's going on the beef sector, where I happen to reside at this moment. I happen to reside, and we discuss what's going on in the beef sector, girl. But see, we don't perceive it as the same as you. You perceive it as permission to get in everybody's personal life. I don't perceive it as that, girl. Correct? Why do I hate you? Let me count the ways. There's so much, Jay Wilson, right? You have no life, you have no personality, girl. And that's why you're constantly clinging on to the fact that you're working. I'm working. And then, I mean, don't most people working in their 50s, girl? Aren't they working in their 40s? Aren't they working in their 30s? And then there's a time to work and a time to reap the harvest, bitch. Correct? Oh, the Social Security, that's made for senior citizens. What am I, bitch? Do I got to show you my birth certificate, girl? You're such a jealous, petty-ass queen, Miss J. Wilson. You need to stop worrying about other people's benefits. You need to figure out what benefits do you qualify, because you can certainly use some food stamps, bitch. You could, Miss Thing, anytime your ass is working all these goddamn jobs and these part-time jobs and these temporary assignments and these 5 videos a day, and you do all that every single day, Miss Thing, and you pull up to a drive-through and you don't have enough money in your bank, girl, to buy a cup of coffee, and you want to convince us that you're the smart one. We supposed to want what you got. Really? In the suburbs, pretending to be middle class. And you're not, girl. It's pitiful. Oh, this ass is going to be good. This ass is going to be good. You have to be here, Miss Thing. And when you tally it all up, bitch, you're working for less than minimum wage on AdSense. And you put so much time in it, girl. It is pathetic, Jay Wilson. Now she exposed she's also a teacher. She's telling y'all all about all my teaching. But girl, most people don't have that many different jobs, Jay Wilson. I mean, I'm serious. You spent the first, what was it, 30 years going to get the worthless ass degrees, girl. 30 years getting worthless ass degrees, Miss Zane. Then you got 100 goddamn jobs since you got the motherfucking degrees. Correct, Jay Wilson? And now you come over here bragging about another career.
It is what it is. And he's the one who's sitting up there angry at people. And I'm sitting here chilling, easy like Sunday morning. I'm not angry because of what he had to say. It's just bitterness. And you get tired of it.
And yours is jealousy, bitch.
And Anthony, you're right. Tim did get mad because Jay prayed for him.
Shut up, Vivian.
Oh, yeah. He did that. He keep your prayer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I resented the playing with God. I take my God seriously. And I don't want pieces of shit like you praying over me. No, I ain't having no shyster ass niggas praying for me. Keep your prayer to your goddamn self, girl. Because we don't serve the same God in this thing. Right? I don't need nobody, no devil worshipers praying over me. That is correct. But that's only one of the reasons I can't stand your punk ass. Right? And we're so glad that Vivian has so much to say on today. Usually she just sits back like a slave, like some goddamn fan or something, girl, and let him spew all the mess and the garbage, girl. Or she calls in that stomp monster, that hideous creature, girl. And they went over there. They started their whole channel to make started off the channel with 25 videos about me. I mean, the whole videos, girl, right? And then she want to go over and act like she's a holy woman. You ain't no goddamn holy woman. You're another devil, girl. You're just messy. And now since you got smaller titties, you think you can come out here and talk shit about people, girl. You need to be down at the club, Miss Thing, or on the match.com or somewhere, because the time is running out, bitch. Correct? And eventually you're going to get tired of all that working out, Miss Thing, particularly when there ain't nobody around to show it off for, Miss Thing. And that them goddamn pounds going to come back. I'm just saying, Jay Wilson is not going to fix it for you, girl. Why have you not found somebody by now, Miss Thing? You say you wasted 25 years on somebody else, right? The woman was getting all her bills paid. The woman had her children. The woman had her husband in her house, girl. What did you get out the deal, Miss Vivian Jenkins? I'm just curious. And how did that end? How did that break up, girl? Right? So you feeling sexy now. I see you got a little picture in your thumbnail. You got your hands on your hips, right? Make your backbone slip, right? You showing the profile to show that the titties ain't hanging all the way down on your stomach no more, girl. You're feeling pretty. You feel pretty. Oh, so pretty. You're funny, you're gunny, and gay. Vivian Jinkings, do you still have that white woman coming over your house and sitting on your lap? I'm just saying, you had a white woman. You know her very well. She came from next door and she sat there in your lap, girl, when you were sitting there talking about how you were somebody's side piece. Is she still around? How y'all doing today? Yeah, we got to talk about Miss Vivian Jenkins, girl. Can you believe it? She is really getting bold these days.
And I wish him the best. But he's with somebody now who's just as petty, just as vindictive as he is, and willing to go to. And I'm gonna tell you, you mess with Thais, you may be in jail because he's that crazy to put you.
Everybody,
in jail.
Girl, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You are constantly talking about black people putting people in jail. What is this obsession you have with police and jail? Nigga, I don't break no laws. There's no reason for me to go to jail. How you gonna put you in jail? Put you in jail. Girl, I don't get put in jail, nigga. When I was cracking heads, bitch, then there was a reason to put my ass in jail. I was dangerous, girl. Dangerous. That boy, he's dangerous. He beat your ass. He kick it good. But you won't be a fucking with him. Dangerous. Jay Wilson, What is this obsession with you constantly want everybody to go to jail, girl? Right? When I start breaking rules, that's when I go to jail. Oh. So Thais put on his title yesterday. Oh, does the Social Security know? Does the Social Security know you bought a statue? The Social Security gonna find out you bought a statue. They gonna say, where that statue come from? You're absolute idiots, right? Since I am 67 years old, I get Social Security. I'm sorry that's so painful for you, but it keeps coming up. It keeps coming up, and you think you can take somebody. See, Thais is the type, he has spent his whole life getting services, and many times he really wasn't qualified for those services. He just been working the system, working system. So he assumes everybody else is working the system. No, I'm not, girl. I don't steal nothing. I try not to lie about anything, girl, or exaggerate any points, girl. I'm not sitting up here worried about these points. They gonna call Social Security on you. They go, what would they say, girl? All Social Security want to know from me is, can you verify your age? That's pretty much the end of the conversation. And I've been through it many times, girl. Yeah, they take skim a little bit, but there are limits to what they can take from Social Security, girl, because you make a little something on YouTube. It ain't like I'm making a whole lot of money on YouTube, frankly. It ain't all that, girl. But whatever it is, girl, they'll say, oh, hey, you got to pay us whatever the little percentage is, Miss Thing. And girl, I am completely and absolutely and totally legit. This is a foreign concept to these people. And Jay Wilson he's just plain jealous. He's jealous of anybody getting anything, honey. Right? That's why she takes her broke ass down there, girl, and drive them goddamn cabs, girl, and go to them little part-time jobs and do all this shit, basically for a minimum wage. She never is any place where she can get more than minimum wage. She never advanced anywhere, even though she comes and tells us every 2 or 3 weeks that she got another promotion. Oh, I got another promotion. Oh, I'm looking out over the city. I got a corner office. You accomplished so much in such a little small amount of time, because wasn't it just 2 weeks ago that you announced you got the damn job, girl? Now they're giving you a corner office, Miss Thing, and now you're getting. Are you gonna get another $60,000 raise, Jay Wilson? Like you told us when you said you were a chaplain, girl, and you got a $60,000 raise. You started off with $80,000, and they recruited you from school and all this shit, girl. And you said you started off with $80,000, then you got another $60,000 raise, right? Although when you look up on Google and say how much is the wages for a chaplain in the city of San Antonio, correct? They say $27,000, girl. Yet you get started at 80,000. You getting started at people who have been on the job for years and years. They getting 27,000. Your ass coming out of school and you getting 80,000. And then they're gonna after that they're gonna give you a $60,000 raise in 3 months, girl. And then when the people call the goddamn hospital, not only does he is he not getting that money, or he doesn't even work here. He doesn't even work here. You said they recruited you from school and gave you the job, Jay Wilson, right? When you lie, just like you sit there going through with Tamar and goddamn Nas X, when you lie, Miss Thing, it's a diminishing quality. People will not accept what you say when they've caught you in lie after lie after lie, right? You're just like Donald Trump, which I keep telling you, right? When you're always lying, people don't believe you, girl, right? So we have to go by what we see. We see you getting up at 4:30 in the morning, going down there to pick the white folks up at the airport this day. You had to buy a new car, not because you wanted a new car, or you thought because the cars look essentially the same. If you saw them on the street, you would have your struggle to see which one is a different car. The Volvo looks just like the stinking Lincoln, Miss Thing, right? You had to buy the stinking Lincoln, correct? I mean, you had to buy this Volvo, or you could not drive for Uber. You can't be driving Uber in no damn jalopies, girl, because you're representing our company. So what do? You rush your ass out there, and you didn't even realize that now when you're driving the Uber, girl, you are essentially paying for the Volvo, right? That's where the money goes, girl. I don't know how you dwindle it down on the second of the month to have not, girl. I go by the debit card. I don't go by No, there's nothing wrong with my back, girl. It's just a pillow on a goddamn sofa, girl. It's a straight back sofa, Miss Thing. My back has a curve to it, bitch. So I can change my pillow in my house if I want to. Constantly looking for something you just had to hold over somebody, girl. Hi, Elaine. Did I speak today? Nicola. I am. That's the Mrs. Ricks. See, there's a Miss Rick, Miss Ricks, and a Mrs. Ricks. How y'all doing? Hi, TLCN3. Well, I'm here watching TV. I ain't bothering nobody, child. And people start telling me, you know, I'm getting $1 alerts. People telling me that Jay Wilson and Vivian over there having a long discussion about you. Oh, they over there. I mean, I don't know what he expected. I mean, I don't know. I've done it hundreds of times now. Let's see what else you have to say, Miss Vivian Jenkins. You beautiful doll, you looking like Rasputia.
And get you locked up, baby. These people crazy like that. So all I'm gonna say is continue to do you. And like I said, you know, it's not a matter of if, it's when. And I just think that, hey, I'm gonna just sit here and watch with my popcorn and see what.
I thought you didn't watch. How you gonna sit back and watch your popcorn? You don't watch me, and you don't watch him.
Interesting. It's gonna be interesting. That's all I'm gonna say about that. It's gonna be interesting.
Girl, out of her list of 10 words, she knows. Interesting.
Like I said, you know, I'm not on either side.
Ain't no friends on YouTube.
I don't have anything against Thais. She said, well, I used to do Jay Wilson more. I used to do you, but I saw what you did on somebody's platform. And I'm like, ooh, that's deep. That is deep. And you were real nasty. So I'm like, ooh, let me step back.
Yeah, so maybe he need to be reading your ass.
That carnal church sector. So yeah. And of course he doesn't like King Jives either. I mean, Tim just don't like nobody.
You're mixing the people up. I ain't got no problem with King Jives.
Well, why he don't like? No, okay, so
Vivian Jenkins.
So Thais brought up Tim about him bringing you up, and then is that how that happened?
I don't know. I think he asked about me at the beginning, and then you know that's where he went. You know, even with King James. I mean, not King James, but St. James. You know, St. James, the cigar person.
That ain't the same. They're not the same people. You know, the cigar person is not St. James.
And I had a conversation with
St. James is always in your chat. You don't even know who he is.
I don't have nothing against that man. That man, you know, and cigar person, I really don't. But again, it's an obsession. And
again.
You know, I just look at it.
Ain't no friends on YouTube.
I figure like this: once Tim Blaine gets stuck on something, it's that obsessive, compulsive personality.
Okay, so why are you talking about
addictive personality?
Okay,
he has addictive qualities.
Yes.
And when you have an addictive mindset,
preach, girl, preach.
It don't matter what you're addiction to, what you're addicted to. And people with addictive mindsets, okay, they are going to be
oh, you're the psychiatrist, Vivian Jenkins. Now you're the psychiatrist, Vivian Jenkins. So you say I have an addictive personality because I did drugs at one point in my life, or if I did alcohol, it will always transfer to something else. Correct? So you're saying that I'm addicted to Jay Wilson? Well, what about if I get addicted to you, Vivian Jenkins, since you're the one over there running your goddamn pie hole about me, girl, right? If you're saying I'm so obsessive, girl, and I'm going to come, girl, why are you over there running your goddamn mouth about me, correct? Do you remember the one encounter that we had on his channel? The one time that I decided to go over there and settle this bullshit once and for all about the stump creature, girl. You remember that? And I got confused for a moment because I thought you said you wanted to eat my ass. And you said, oh, eat your ass? Why would I do that? Do you remember that encounter, Miss Vivian Jenkins, girl? That tells you that I don't take you seriously, girl. And you need to keep your mouth shut as concerning me. Jay Wilson is your faggot, right? You hang around with Jay Wilson, right? Because you can't find love. You can't find nobody to talk to. The only place you're even welcome on YouTube is on Jay Wilson page. When you try to start your pitiful ass page, girl, and with the Stone Creature Miss thing, that disintegrated, right? Because you stopped talking about Timothy Blaine. It was no longer interesting. What the hell you got to talk about? Anyway, you wonderful darlings. Let's close this up. Make sure I'm not missing nothing.
Drugs,
I got about 6 different people telling me about this, girl.
Candy or food. If they no longer doing food, they might start doing exercise. That's why it's real important.
Is that why you lost the weight, girl?
He's very selective though, because when it came to Mayday, you don't hear him going out to Mayday. You don't.
What's wrong with Mayday?
Videos on Mayday. It's very selective. People who have really come after him.
Miss Thing, wait a minute, bitch. Wait a minute. You start talking about calling agencies on me, and what do you think I'm supposed to do? I just sit back and let these bitches just do anything they want to my life, girl? Mayday is a real thing, girl. Right? That other dude over there, girl, said that she's going to impress you. She's going to call certain agencies and they do something to my personal life, right? She thought I was just going to say laughing about it. No, I came here and I said what I meant right now. I said, Mayday, I need your attention. That's what Mayday means. I need your attention. Anybody who has the ability to flag this dude's page, I would like for you to do that for me now. I feel that way now. You come fucking around with my life, girl. This thing is about an assassination, girl. How can I destroy you? There ain't no joke about that. I'm not ashamed about nothing what you bitches do, girl. Because you're all stupid people. I guess you would sit up there and let it, because you have been doxxed more than anybody on YouTube, Jay Wilson. Correct? Why? Because you're such a piece of shit. That's what you are. You don't have a lot of personality, Miss Thing. Correct? You stick to this dumbass shit where you can try to clobber somebody over the head with it, girl. I'm working. Why is that impressive? I said that at 15 years old, girl. I'm working. Bonus live. TLC in 3. Hey, we are, girl, I don't come on too often, twice in a row, but I couldn't let them bitches go sit over there, girl, and run their mouth about me, child. They're so excited about me having an encounter with this other big dude yesterday. They still want to claim they never watched no goddamn body. Then why do you know all the business then, girl? Why do you know Rico's business every day? Why do you know Castro's business every day? Why do you know anybody? You know all their business, bitch, and yet you don't watch nobody. Why are the lies necessary, girl? Stupid ass. Jay Wilson, why don't you settle down, girl, and get your ass a real job? What they call a career. I would assume that person who is going to get all these damn classes and all these degrees and all this education and all this bullshit, girl, I would think that they would be interested in some kind of a career. A career is not driving around in goddamn Uber cabs. It's not picking up people's hamburgers, girl. Right? Hello, Mr. Johnson. Oh, thank you, Mr. Johnson. What'd you get? $2 for that tip? How much do you tip your Uber drivers, girl? Right? A career person is not checking in to see if there's any temporary work available, right? What you gonna do? Answer phones? A career person is not accepting jobs at the Baby Gap, right? Minimum wage. Everything you do is minimum wage, Jay Wilson. I mean, I hate to say that we keep saying the same thing about you, girl, but if the facts don't change, you're such a loser, Jay Wilson. I mean, you really are the biggest loser. You missed no opportunity. Now I got to sit down and watch a couple of your videos. That's all it takes. A couple of your videos to get more ammunition to use against you. Will you pull into another drive-through, girl? And somebody said that you're actually showing that you're being rejected. Your cards are being rejected because you want your subscribers to pay for your coffee. Now, how many subscribers does that require, Jay Wilson? If you can't buy a cup of coffee after all them goddamn jobs, you're up all day, every single day, girl. You don't even go to sleep to 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. And many times you make a closing out video at 12 o'clock at night in this thing, right? So what happened to the money? Is it all going on that goddamn HUD mortgage? Come on, man. People are raising families. People are raising 3 and 4 kids, girl. And they can still buy a cup of coffee. Right, Jay Wilson? Why haven't you settled down to anything? Nothing. Your life's a sham. You're doing the same jobs that we do when we get out of high school. Every single one of your jobs. That's what they are, girl. Oh, these bitches. I don't tell these bitches everything, all my business. I've been driving a bus for a whole year, and they didn't know nothing about it. That would mean that all year you have been lying and lying and lying about everything you're doing, right? Because you've just been driving the bus, girl. You've been going to the bus stop, picking up your bus, girl, driving the bus, and that's all you've done, Jay Wilson. And people would have to wonder. They say, well, a lot of people would think, we're working class people. A lot of working class people will say, well, what's wrong with driving the bus? Can't you just drive the bus? I mean, why did the bus driving job end after 1 year? Isn't 1 year, generally speaking, on jobs like that, on city jobs, isn't the probationary period, generally speaking, 1 year? So are you just clearing the 1 year probationary periods, Jay Wilson? So why would you leave the bus? You're from a family of drivers. Wasn't your daddy a truck driver, girl? Right? And your brother, the truck drivers, girl. So it's not unusual for you to drive. As we recall, when we first met your punk ass, you were coming on here. Oh, I couldn't get a job. Oh, the job is real bad. Oh, I got a letter today. I got a letter today from the Greyhound. I'm going to ride for the Greyhound. Correct, Jay Wilson? So driving the bus has never been an alien thing for you. How come you couldn't keep the job as a bus driver? After the 1 year was up, and it's strange that it's exactly 1 year, you had to move it on. They decided to go a different direction. And you've heard that all of your goddamn life. You should have been in therapy for at least the last 20 years, girl. Figuring out, I just can't figure out how to make my life work. Right? And if you're wondering why Mark doesn't want to take the next step with you, girl, why would he? How could you respect a person who would become intertwined with something like you? Oh, I don't like no alcoholics. Oh, I don't like no drug addicts. Oh, they got to have a good job. They got to have this and they got to have that. And nobody wants you, girl. It's the same old story, Jay Wilson. So, sister number one show, TLC and 3. If Vivian wasn't his do girl, he would drag her for working in the gas station. That's the irony, TLC and 3. Because he comes on and makes jokes about, I guess I go to my job at the gas station. I guess I go to my job. I'm going to my job at the gas station. Trying to be amusing or make a joke out of it, right? Meanwhile, his slave works at the gas station. Aren't you concerned about insulting your only faithful supporter? I mean, why would you insult where she works? You said such a big thing to work. Like you're going to treat Rico better if he works. Even when he does work, you find something else to talk about, dumbass. Correct? But he does that on a regular basis, girl. He drags her. He's actually dragging her for working at the gas station when he comes and make a joke out of working at the gas station. I mean, that's just what it is. I don't know what she's a glutton for punishment, Miss Vivian Jenkins. Right? Is that why she stayed up under a person who did not want her for 25 years? That's your entire life. That's your entire working, dating life. You have spent with a person who does not want you, who chooses to be with his wife. Correct? Does that fit with your religion, Vivian Jenkins? Yes, I know. I know what your name is, but I choose to call you Vivian Jenkins. And I did think that you were saying on that live that you wanted to eat my ass. Now, you said, why would I do that? Why would I want to eat your ass? Right? That's what you said, girl. And I was thinking the same thing. Why would she want to do that with me? Is she attracted to gay men? Is that what it is? Does she want to eat Jay Wilson ass? I mean, you on there all now. You got your titties showing out. You got your cleavage all the way down, girl. You got one almost hanging out of the thing. Oh, excuse me. I didn't want to tempt nobody. Trust me, they ain't tempted. He watches everybody. Oh, I don't watch them. I don't watch them. But you just said you're gonna sit back and watch. Now, how you gonna pull that off, Jay Wilson? You should be having you an executive job with the what do you say, the window? Girl, you are the poster child for why people should not go to college. You're the poster child for it. Honey, go and learn how to do something on computers. Learn, girl, go and learn yourself a trade. Be a carpenter like Jesus, honey. Right? Because if you're the example, Jay Wilson, we're in big trouble. And you won't stop talking about it. You won't stop, girl. What do I got? I got one more minute. Let me give me one more taste. I don't know which one is going to be.
You showed up.
You right. And you ain't hear Benji Ass being mentioned too long either.
They really think Benji Ass did something.
Once they get on his neck, and that's the thing I'm finding out about him. If you shut him down and shut him down hard,
go ahead.
He leave you alone.
Shut me down hard then, bitch.
I just don't have time for it.
You don't have time. You ain't got no reading skills, bitch.
But it is what it is. Wheels. I don't watch you.
You don't watch
when you start clicking on the link all the time, I'm like, oh, okay. But that's what people
clicking on the link.
So, it is what it is. I just wish folk the best. But I think that
she done got him in trouble.
I think this fight is going to be a little different because this person, they are just as petty, just as conniving, just as diabolical.
Why you calling that boy all those names, Jay Wilson?
And you know what? People did call him people did call him uncle. And the reason they call him uncle because he is like your drunk ass, crazy ass
girl,
mean ass uncle. It ain't because he a nice person. He like the mean ass uncle that be tripping. Listen, I done had a couple of them. I know. I believe you. People that sit around. They nice to you sometimes.
Wait a minute.
When they talk to you,
Miss Thing, because your family is fucked up, Vivian Jenkins, right? That doesn't mean that nobody in the world could be called uncle, Miss Thing. We're sorry that you have fucked up, drunken ass, ugly uncles, girl. Right? That's got nothing to do with me. I love my uncles, honey. I was glad to see them, Miss Thing. And no, we didn't have no drunken uncles coming and breaking up the furniture, taking their clothes off, beating their women. No, we didn't have those kind of uncles, girl. Right? So we're feeling for you, Vivian Jinkings, right? And we're hoping that you will. At some point, you will find a man in your life. You've been looking for years. You sat back on the sidelines for 25 years watching another woman have the man you in love with, girl, right? He done went on and had a family. He done went on and built a home, girl. You sitting on the sidelines, and now you done hooked up with some old bald head sissy on YouTube, girl. And I think in your mind, you think that's your man, Miss Thing. It must be because nobody else is being bothered with Jay Wilson that long, girl. Most of them have moved on about their business, girl. Why don't you become a real woman, honey? If you was a woman, you'd find you a man. You like properly bona fide, girl. Anyway, people, I had to respond to this bullshit. You see that it's not always me. You see, you got them two losers over there, girl. Them two losers over there talking shit about me for a half hour. I ain't said a goddamn thing to them. I was talking about something completely different on today, yesterday, the day before yesterday, the day before that, girl, right? But no, they pumped their punk ass out here, and she started it, and she walked him right into another train wreck, girl, and he's going to have to suffer the price. Correct? I'm just saying, This thing. Maybe I was wrong. You didn't say you wanted to eat my ass. Maybe I was wrong, and maybe I wasn't. I don't know. It seems like an obsession.